Hey guys, what's up? Sermo11 here, and supposedly images of the new Ben 10 cartoon have leaked online. Basically, an artist posted a video of some of the artwork that he had done in 2025, and people had noticed some artwork that looked like Ben 10. And then more concept art was found in some way, and now it's just out there. So I will be talking about it. If this video gets taken down, I apologize, Cartoon Network. This was not my intention to put your information out there, but it's out there. The artist put it out there, so can't really blame me. So I'm going to be starting off with Ben. This is the new design for Ben. And I personally don't really like this design. I feel like I don't get too crazy about artwork because usually artwork for cartoons or animation, usually it looks pretty good. And it's not like this is bad artwork. I just don't really like this design for Ben himself, if that makes sense. This appears to be a different iteration of Ben. This character appears to be Asian, and that's not just based off of this artwork. There's other things in the artwork that indicate that, and I guess I don't really understand just changing the character. It's not really an important detail to the character, but it's also kind of you could have just made a different character and been inspired by Ben 10, or this could be a different character within the universe of Ben 10, and that would be really cool. But we have Ben here with a green shirt. He also has a hoodie, or maybe the green shirt is the hoodie. Yeah, that's what it looks like. He has hair that's kind of spiky, and he has the Omnitrix, which is gold. It looks a little different here. Moving on to the second image, we have a design that looks a little bit closer to classic Ben, I guess, or the reboot version of Ben 10. But I don't know. I'm not feeling that. And then the one I just talked about is there, and then they have one that looks older, maybe like an Alien Force iteration of the character. They're showing him wearing the classic shirt on the right side here. And there's one design where it looks like he has a hat. So I don't know. I don't really like these. It's too much of a departure from what Ben 10 originally looked like. And I don't like when cartoons or comics or anything like that, we have to change it. We have to change it. When you think about Ben 10, from Ben 10 to Alien Force, it's not that huge of a change. It is a change in art style, but it's not a big enough change to where you're like, oh, that's a different show. I think the Alien Force style can be a little bit more simplistic compared to the original. I might be wrong on that, but I think that's how it is. Omniverse is different. Omniverse is like the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated art style. It looks very different. I don't really like that style. It's just a huge change. The reboot is also a huge change. I feel like the original and Alien Force looked more in line. They looked more like action cartoons, whereas the other ones look more like cartoons. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this design. Also, just kind of changing the character a little bit too much. Why can't we just stick to the original art style? We don't have to reimagine things, too much. Actually, yeah, if you're looking at the four designs, the heads on the right side here for option 3, the second one looks a little bit more like Ben. That one looks a little bit more like Ben, but not feeling this. So next up, we have a few aliens that were shown in the concept art. Starting things off with 9 Lives. 9 Lives is a cat character. Now, the design on the left here looks like Ditto, so I'm imagining this was very inspired by Ditto. Actually, the design in the bottom right corner also kind of looks like Ditto, but the one on the left here definitely looks like Ditto. So these are all cat-like characters and everything. This is a cool concept. I was thinking that maybe the alien could get defeated in some way, and maybe it transforms into these different forms or something like that. Or maybe if it's Ditto or something, it could turn into different clones kind of, but it would be each one of these would be different, and maybe they have some sort of different ability or something. I like all of these. I'm not really opposed to any of these. The one at the top, the B one, that one's pretty cool. The one on the left, that's cool. Yeah, these all look pretty good. The one that's E, the one that's below B, it's kind of like almost like a Western looking cat or something, like a Western Space Ranger or something. And then the one that's F, the one that's on letter F here, he's like, don't mess with me, I'm tough, yeah, these all look pretty good. I like these. The one that's D, that kind of reminds me of Reboot. I don't know if that's the right way of saying it. The Pokemon. So yeah, these all look pretty good. I'm gonna be moving on to the next one. So we have Doodle Doo, which is a rooster. I'm not really liking all the green. I think I like the red ones more. I don't know. Is that supposed to be a mouth? If that's a mouth, I don't like the green at all. That's that's not cool. But looking at the designs on the right here, I think C is probably the best one. I don't think every alien needs to incorporate like green or black, like Omniverse. Was it the one where they just like tried to give all the aliens like suits and stuff? I didn't like that. That wasn't cool. That was not the right decision. So this looks cool. I know Ben already has like a chicken sort of alien, or was it a hawk? Kicking hawk? He already has that alien. But this could be different. Maybe this could use like sound or something. Clearly this alien can fly, or maybe it can jump high. I don't know. But I like this one. Next we have a mouse rat thing. It's called Ratfink. These are okay. I think A is alright. It's kind of like creepy looking. I don't like B. I don't like E. That's too muscular. C is too digital. I think F. Yeah, F is the best one. F looks good. G looks okay. G looks kind of like creepy. That would be like a Ben 10 sort of one. G or F looks good. I like the hoodie on F. I don't like... Is that B or D? Sorry, these letters are really small. I don't like D with the mechanical suit. I don't like that one. Moving on to the pig alien, Pighead. This is a boar. Some people said this looks like Blocks, which it does. Kind of has the same stance. I was also getting like Wild Mutt vibes from it. The only thing about this one, it looks a little too mechanical, and I don't know if that's just the artwork and stuff like that, but like look at the the nose almost looks like armor. The thing on the ears, those aren't the ears, are there? Like on the shoulder, like the shoulder pads, that looks kind of like mechanical. Like it has like the green like light or something on it. The hands are like that too. This one's okay. It might be too mechanical. So I believe those are all the aliens for the Ben 10 potential revival cartoon. I think this is one thing where we might need to, go back to the drawing board. I think out of all these, Ben needs to be redesigned to look more like how Ben used to. I brought up earlier that Ben looks Asian, and part of that also, these character designs are based off of the Zodiacs. I don't have the Zodiac images in the video, but yeah, these are based off of the Chinese Zodiac. So yeah, that would be more proof that the character is Asian this time. And I think this is a great concept. I just wish it was used for a different character, either for a different show or maybe some sort of ally that Ben could encounter into the show. But what do you guys think? Would you like to see this as a Ben 10 cartoon? What do you think about like changing the character? What do you think about like giving him new aliens and stuff like that? I would prefer if they finished up the original timeline for Ben 10, or if there was an opportunity, like they're putting shows on different services and stuff like that. Maybe Amazon wants a Ben 10 follow-up. That would be cool. I would like that. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Sir Mo11. See you next time, and peace out.